Athletes to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our athletes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the athletes are now on the line, as you see. They just have a few minutes now to settle down, getting to their first position, which is, of course, the kneeling position, after which they will have 5 minutes to do their sighting and preparation.
Five minutes preparation and sighting time start.
So, for this final, each of our athletes will shoot 3 series of 5 shots in the kneeling position, and then they will change over. They have 7 minutes then to change over to get into the prone position, and then they will have to shoot another 3 series of 5 shots, and then we have a 9-minute changeover time, after which they then shoot 2 series in the standing position. At the end of those 40 shots, then the lowest 2 athletes will be eliminated. And then we eliminate 1 other athlete for every further shot. But I will explain further as we go through the competition.
30 seconds. Stop. Unload. Athletes may remain in position but turn heads and faces towards spectators.
So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce our athletes to you. Starting from line A, which is on your left, we have Emilien Chassé representing France. He was fourth in the World Championship. Wait for it. He was fourth in the World Championships in Grenada in this event, in the junior event last year. So welcome and bon chance for Emilien Chassé, France. On lane B, we have Stefan Jovanovic from Serbia. This is his first final in this event. He was at the European Championship in Moscow in 2014 in the air rifle events, but as I said, this is his first, so we wish him all the best at this particular event. Welcome, Stefan. On lane C, we have Henrik Larsson representing Norway. He was in the World Championships in Grenada last year and earlier this year in the European Championships in the air rifle event. This is also his first final at this event. So we welcome and good luck, Henrik Larsson. On lane D, we have István Penny from Hungary. Now, István has been very busy over the years. He was third in the Youth Olympic Games in Nanjing last year. That was in the air rifle event. He was also in the World Championships in Grenada last year, but he's been attending World Cups in Munich, Changwon, Fort Benning, and he's obviously got a lot of experience. So good luck and welcome, István Penny. On lane E, we have Christophe Dürr representing Switzerland. Just a few weeks ago in the Junior World Cup in Seoul, he was first in this event. He was also at the World Championships in Grenada last year. So again, bon chance and welcome, Christophe Dürr. On lane F, we have Filip Nepčal. He represents from the Czech Republic. I have no information from Filip on this. This is, he tells me, his best achievement so far, and obviously this is his first final. So, great experience, and good luck, Filip from Czech Republic. On lane G, we have Radek Babayan representing Armenia. He was second in the Youth Olympic Games in Nanjing last year in the air rifle 60 event, and seventh in this event at the World Championships Grenada last year. So congratulations, welcome and good luck, Radek Babayan. And on lane H, we have Christian Thomsen from Denmark. He was again at the World Championships last year in Grenada in this event. He was a couple of weeks ago fifth in the junior international match in Seoul. So again, welcome, good luck, Christian Thomsen from Denmark. Our jury member in charge is Mr. Petar Plavčić from Croatia. And our chief range officer is Mr. Branko Smiljanic, also from Croatia. So, ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for our athletes. Please help them, welcome, cheer them all the way through the event and wish them good luck and have a great final.
Take your positions. For the first competition series, load. Start.
So now our athletes have 200 seconds, that's 3 minutes 20 seconds, to complete their 5 shots.
Stop.
So a little bit of a nervous start for most of our athletes there, but the highest individual series there was Mr. Chassé from France with a 50.1. But we have another 2 series in the kneeling position to go. So a long way to go yet.
For the next competition series, load. Start. Stop.
Well, there's some really good shooting there. 5 of our athletes did 10.7s. Mr. Thompson did a 10.8. But Mr. Chassé did a perfect 10.9 at one stage. And he, in fact, was the highest series of 53.1. Excellent. Now we have one more series in the kneeling position to go before we get into the prone series.
For the next competition series, load. Start. Stop. Unload. 7 minutes changeover and sighting time. Start.
So the highest series in that position, was from Mr. Jovanovic from Serbia. He did a 51.4. Mr. Chassé is top of the leaderboard at the moment with a 1.1 advantage on Mr. Jovanovic. And Mr. Nepchal from Czech Republic is just 0.1 behind Mr. Jovanovic. As we go down the board, there's very little really to choose. There's a few points one way or the other. Mr. Larson at the moment is in 8th position, but we now go into the prone series. They have 7 minutes to change over to get all their equipment changed, new butt plates or whatever they decide they need. They can use the shooting mats if they wish. That is, as you see at the bottom of underneath their boxes. And obviously the quicker they can get changed over, the more sighting time they have of the remaining 7 minutes. But I would expect the first shot to go down after about 3 minutes. Now, in the prone position, again, they still have to fire their 5 shots, but the slightly reduced time now is 150 seconds or 2.5 minutes for each of the 5-shot series. And as I mentioned before, we have 3 of these 5-shot series, and then we do another changeover into the standing position.
Please, no flashing with the cameras.
So there we go, as I said, the first shot there down from Mr. Larson in exactly 3 minutes. So they still have about 3 minutes, 45 seconds to complete their sighting series, or the sighting remaining time.
Thirty seconds. Stop. For the next competition series, load. Start. Stop.
So the highest individual series there was from Mr. Nepochal from Czech Republic with a 52.8. It's moved him at the top of the leaderboard. Mr. Chassé, in fact, has dropped now down to fourth position. So we have Mr. Nepoche, 1.3 advantage of Mr. Jovanovic, but we still have another 2 series in the prone to go.
For the next competition series, load. Start. Stop.
Well, some great shooting there from Mr. Chassé from France. Moved him back to the top of the leaderboard, but just now a 0.6 advantage over Mr. Nepachal. I think Mr. Chassé's 10.9 in that series really helped. So let's hear it from you if you see a fantastic score like this. Let's congratulate them. And we still have one more series in the prone to go.
For the next competition series, load. Start. Stop. Unload. 9 minutes, changeover, and sighting time, start.
So in that series, we had 10-7s for Mr. Chassé, Jovanovic, Penny, but Mr. Durr had a 10-8. And in fact, the highest individual series there was from Mr. Thompson of Denmark, who had a 50, no, correction, Mr. Jovanovic, 52.7. Mr. Thompson was 52.3, still an excellent score. So the leaderboard now reads as follows. We have Mr. Chassé, who's in lead, but just 0.4 behind is Mr. Jovanovic, and just 0.6 behind Mr. Jovanovic is Thompson, followed by Mr. Nepachal, Mr. Babayan, Penne, Durr, and Larson as we go down the list. However, we now come into probably what is the most difficult of the three positions, the standing. They have 9 minutes to change over their positions. They will then shoot 2 series in the standing position, and after which, of course, each will have fired 40 shots. And at the end of those 40 shots, the lowest 2 of our athletes will be eliminated. And then we continue shot by shot, eliminating one further athlete as we work towards the medal positions. So as I say, support your athletes if you see great shots going in. Standing position, anything with a 10-5 or better is a really good shot. So encourage them and carry on enjoying the final. I'm sure it's going to be very close as we get nearer to the medal positions. You will obviously notice all those boxes at the back of each of the firing points. Now, the rules stipulate that every piece of equipment that the athletes are not using in that particular position must be placed in those boxes, not to be left lying around on the firing point. So part of the training and preparation for this event is that the athletes must ensure that not only have they all the equipment they need, but that is in the correct order and place where they can find it in a hurry, because obviously the least time they take changing over, the more time they have doing sighting shots. So the first shot there went down after 5 minutes, so our athletes still have about 3.5 minutes remaining of their sighting time in this standing position. And then, as I said, just as a reminder, they will shoot 2 more 5-shot series.
30 seconds. Stop. For the next competition series, load. Start.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, they have 250 seconds, 4 minutes, 10 seconds to complete these 5 shots.
Ten, 5, Stop.
Yeah, I know, we know. As you can probably see, ladies and gentlemen, there's a slight problem with the refreshing of the targets, which is why we had to wait for the full 4 minutes and 10 seconds before announcing a stop. I'm sure CIOS are working on it very quickly, and we will get an update. Okay, we appear to be back in order again. So let me tell you, after the 35 shots fired there, the highest individual series was by Mr. Chassé from France with a 50.9. Now, this is getting... Yes, why not? Absolutely. Now, Mr. Nepchal and Mr. Thompson are dead equal scores now, 354.2 each. That's 3.8 behind Mr. Chassé. But now we have one more series in the standing position, and then the lowest two athletes will be eliminated. At the moment, the athletes in that danger zone are Mr. Penny and Mr. Larson.
For the next competition series, load. Start. Stop.
So, after the second series in the standing position, as I mentioned before, we have to say goodbye to our lowest two scoring athletes. That's after 40 shots. And in 8th place is Mr. Henrik Larsen from Norway. In 7th position, Mr. Christoph Dürr from Switzerland. Mr. Penne managed to save himself. Mr. Chassé has got a fairly comfortable lead there at the top of the board, 3.8 points ahead of Mr. Thompson, but now we go into real sudden death territory because one athlete will be eliminated after each of the next successive shots. At the moment, having saved himself from the last time, Mr. Penne is still in the danger zone.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Well, the best shot there was Mr. Chassé, increases his lead slightly, but in this case we have to say goodbye in 6th place and congratulations to Mr. Penne from Hungary. And so we go on. Mr. Chassé is still in the lead. He's increased it, as I said there. He's now 5.6 points ahead of Mr. Thompson. And Mr. Nepchal from Czech Republic is just 0.1 behind Mr. Thompson. Mr. Jovanovic is now in the danger zone.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
So we say congratulations to Mr. Jovanovic in 5th position. Mr. Jovanovic representing Serbia. So now we go down to our last 4. We know 3 of them are going to get a medal, but which colour, that's not decided. Mr. Chassé has quite a reasonable advantage there on the top of the board, 4.6 above Mr. Thompson. But let's see which of the others can get into the medals.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Yeah, great 10.7 there from Mr. Nepchal, but as I mentioned, Mr. Babayan from Armenia is in 4th place. Well done, congratulations. So now we have our medalists, but which colour? Mr. Chassé has increased his lead even further. He's 5.1 ahead of Mr. Nepchal. Mr. Thompson is just 0.7. So let's see who gets the bronze.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, we have shoot off. Next command is only for Mr. Nepechal on firing position F and Mr. Thompson on firing position H. For the shoot offload, start. Stop.
Well, this is a very exciting competition. Unfortunately, Mr. Thompson with an 8.4 obviously loses that shoot-off to Mr. Nepechal with a 10.2. But well done, Mr. Thompson. You are our bronze medalist. So now, with one shot to go to decide the gold and silver, it looks like Mr. Chassé has an almost insurmountable lead, but anything can happen.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop. Unload. Results are final.
So that was a very exciting final. We're just gathering our three medalists together in the centre for the photo opportunity. And as we mentioned, the bronze medalist from Denmark, Mr. Thompson. Our silver medalist representing the Czech Republic, Mr. Filip Nepechal. And our gold medalist and junior rifle three-position men European champion is Mr. Emilien Chassé from France. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. A very exciting final. I'm sure everybody, the remaining athletes, would like to congratulate our medalists now. Thank you. Well done. The medal ceremony for this competition is scheduled for 3:15. 3:15 for the medal ceremony. Please come back and see our medalists get their just rewards. Thank you. Please greet your athletes. The medals will be presented by Mrs. Ghislaine Bries. She's chairman of the European Shooting Confederation Technical Committee, and she's also chairman of the classification jury for this event. She's assisted by Mr. Ljubio Djemic, Vice President of the Slovenian Shooting Federation. In third place, our bronze medalist representing Denmark, Christian Thomsen. Our silver medalist, representing the Czech Republic, Mr. Filip Nepčal. The envelopes contain cash prizes, which are a personal gift of Mr. Vladimir Lisin, who is, of course, our president. And the gold medalist and 50-metre rifle, three-position junior men's European champion, representing France, Mr. Emilian Chassa. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of France. Congratulations to our athletes. Photos. Well done, gentlemen. The next ceremony, commencing immediately, will be for the team event for this competition. The medals will be presented by Mr. Ljubio Germic. He's the Vice President of the Slovenian Shooting Federation. In third place, our bronze medalist representing Norway, Henrik Larsen, Magnus Bjornstad, and Benjamin Tingsrud Carlsen. In second place, silver medalists representing Croatia, Marin Serina, Andrij Mikujan, and Borna Petanšek. And our gold medalists and the Rifle 3 position men junior team European champions representing Serbia, Stefan Jovanovic, Jovan Sisievski, and Lazar Kovacevic. He's in there somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Serbia. Congratulations to our medalists. Photo time, photo time. No, I don't already, but I will.